Oh hey there, me and Shu. This is a video for you to show you what we did at First Avenue over the last couple weeks. And we have 3 more days to go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And that'll be it for the renovations in this place. And the vast majority of the contents will also be gone at that point too. It'll just be one room full of stuff of my roommates, my previous roommate. His daughter will be taking that out over, say, the next 10 days or something like that. She's already got more than half of it out of here. But anyway, I'll walk through the whole house and I'll show you what we did, why we did it, just because I want to, leave this place better than I got it, but also, you would have only been able to rent it to the 40th person that came to see it or something like that. I want you to be able to have everybody that comes to see it like it, and it was not looking good in its existing state, so I gave it a basic, what I would call a basic reno to bring it up to 2025. So, you're not going to turn anybody away immediately here, and everything's clean and new. So that's the goal here, and it's in perfect rentable condition as far as I'm concerned, or at least it will be in 3 days. I've got 3 more man days of work to do. So here we go. This is the rear bedroom on the second floor. So it got all new flooring, wall ceiling and trim paint job. And this is the same flooring used throughout the house. It's pretty much indestructible. It's stone vinyl composite, and it's what I use on my jobs for jobs like this with renters, where there's going to be people potentially in and out every few years, so we don't have to replace the floor every time. And it looks great. It's easy to clean. It doesn't squeak. It has a cork underpad, and it's reasonably thick. And yeah, so that's that. Closet is done too, of course. It's clean, it's painted. A few years ago, I built these shelves here. Why? Because I built this door out into the room a few feet, because that's the furnace room. And the furnace's vent used to be right here. And that was actually in the bedroom, and it's louder. That vent is much louder than the furnace. So for sleeping purposes, I moved this here door opening over. The door opening used to be here, and I completed that process. There used to be a door frame here, which made the hallway smaller on that point. That got removed in this renovation process. So as well in this hallway, as you can see, new flooring and plaster and paint job. The lighting is getting replaced. Just to, there's 15-year-old lighting I put in here when I moved in here in '07 or whatever it was, but it's had it, and light bulbs have been in and out 100 times. So I'm putting some LED lighting in that doesn't require light bulb changes, and it'll all look like lighting like that. Basic, but modern and normal. So yeah, this center bedroom here, got complete white paint job, wall ceiling trim. Why ceilings? Because I know we can often get away with no ceilings, but a lot of these ceilings still had cigarette color and smell from Susan Silverton that did live here, a dozen years ago or so, just trying to alleviate that. And so yeah, closet got the same thing. So these are the lights that I'll be getting rid of. They're basic and they do the job, but I tend to change the bulbs in them too frequently, and I don't want your tenant calling you like how Joanna calls me every few months to say, can you change your light bulb? Can you change your light bulb? So I'll get ones that require less changes. Anyway, so yeah, flooring got done continuously through the whole place. I put new shelf in there because the shelf was saggy. The rod was, not only was it saggy, but the closet rod was also too big of a diameter that you couldn't even get a hanger on it properly. It was like 2.5 inches around. It was just too big for a normal hanger, so I got replaced. All the doors got taken off and cut down because the floor is, of course, thicker than the original thin vinyl floor. So, and the doors got painted, and they all have new knobs or recently replaced knobs. All these door casings, window casings got replaced. They were some sort of curvaceous trim that couldn't be reused because you can't put quarter round on them after any floor. So all the trims got replaced. All these door casings, door trims got replaced. Caulked and filled and painted and everything like that. The bathroom vanity got replaced. It was a a built-in unit, and it was unfortunately at the front sagging down by 2 inches. So you'd always get water on your lap if you were in there washing your hands or whatever. So it wasn't flat anymore, and it was baby blue and dated and dirty in general and all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, the vanity and the plumbing for the vanity and the tap and all that got replaced, and there were not water shutoffs underneath of it either, so I installed some water shutoffs underneath, so that's all done. It's got lots of drawers and lots of space underneath, and there you go. And yeah, so more door casings got installed, door casing and baseboard. I did the tiles in these bathrooms quite a few years ago, and they're still in mint condition, so I didn't do anything to them. I think they complement the tub. I didn't want to replace the tub because it's yet another $1,000, and then you could run into some problem. I think the tub's just fine. It works perfectly. So, and these are the new shower tiles. I ripped out the other ones, were sort of this light pinky color that sure, I would have liked to replace these bathroom wall tiles too. It's more thousands, and yeah, I gotta draw the line somewhere. It is for a tenant. So anyway, that gives it a lot more wow factor, more pizzazz in there. So looks nice and shiny. You can maybe even see my reflection in there, and easy to clean and all that. So new shower tap, new shower plumbing, new tub tap, new shower head, curtain rod. That's all new. Everything in there is new. That's what people want to see. Toilets were just installed a few years ago. They don't need to be redone. And lighting in here, I left it alone because the cheapest light fixture I could find for this style was $160, and I'm like, this one works perfectly, so I just left that one as is. This room here is currently where the remainder of my personal contents are. I put it in here, but this room has already had its floor done, and new baseboard and door casing, and the closet doors are downstairs waiting to be installed. I just have to get my personal effects out of here and down to the basement so I can paint this room as I did all the other rooms on this floor. The curtains here I put in maybe 10 years ago, the blinds, and they all still work, and I'm just going to leave them alone because they're worth like $150 a unit. So I don't want to get into replacing them. There's no point. They work just fine. But these blinds here, they had the same ones as that bedroom that I just showed you, but they were haggard from being opened and closed more often. Similarly, that one and these two here were getting open and closed more often just because the sun really comes through back here a lot. So they were just worn and torn and weather beaten, so they're going to get replaced. I bought some simple blinds, white blinds. They're about between $50 and $90 a unit depending on the size, and they're going to be replaced. There's about 10 blinds in total that are going to get replaced. Stair carpet got done. It was an industrial thin blue carpet from who knows how many decades ago, and it honestly, it stunk, it smelled, and it was just worn out. And so I figure if someone's going to fall down the stairs, they should fall down on some more luxurious carpet. So I put some more poofy, softer carpet, and I reaffixed the handrail and painted it so that's sound and solid. And all the ceilings upstairs, they were all yellow from time and cigarette from Susan, so it's they all got painted, all these stucco ceilings, and yeah, they're hard as a rock. That stucco's not going to fall off anymore. I'll give you a shot of the other angle of these stairs, and there you go. Stair carpet looks perfectly normal. It looked really bad before, and did lots and lots of wall repairs throughout the house. There's all kinds of picture holes and things like that over the time. Bathroom vanity got replaced. Again, the flooring and toilet here were installed a few years ago. They're in perfect shape. They don't need to be replaced. But the vanity, again, was a baby blue colored, dirty, not working properly vanity. So it got new plumbing. It got new tap, drain, vanity, sink top. Everything's new there. It looks great. And, who wants to wash your hands in a dirty sink, right? So I replaced it, put that one. Okay, so that's front entrance hall. That got the usual flooring paint job. Painted the front door in and out because it was, handled a million times. So that looks a lot more inviting. I do have a lockbox currently on the door, so if that's of any use for you to show the place, I can always leave that there. I'll give you the number later.
The door locks are going to get changed here just for safety purposes. I'll swap those out with a basic unit, and I'll give you the keys for that when I do so. I do have just a manual lock on the basement there. I put that in about a year ago. All these doors and doorknobs were removed and replaced, or reset, just because I had to cut them again for the floor. Got new flooring there. Those are the doors for the upstairs bedroom. Those will get reinstalled on that upstairs closet. These doors here, there were some glass doors in this dining room on the main floor. Unfortunately, those doors were so heavy that the wheels on them were ground down to a nub. The wheels weren't round anymore, and they're just non-functional. So I'm just going to leave that without a door on it. I priced new doors, and that, this sort of almost 8-foot tall door for 2 sliding mirror doors, you're at $1,000 for that, and I just didn't want to spend your money that way. So it's not going to kill anybody to have no doors there at the moment. Front sitting room here, new flooring, new paint job. I went with some basically light off-white color, classic gray, like what I'm going to put in your daughter's bedroom today, that complements the floor and is what renters want to see. So nice and clean. The mantle here, this was marble that had, it was cracked, the marble, and it had a marble hearth at the bottom. Just basically someone stuck some pieces of marble tile to the floor for embers, and yeah, they were cracked and turned very yellow. So I painted it white because it's not in service anyways, and you can still use it, but I've never used it in my 16 years here. So I'm going to paint the brass black. Again, that's just what people want to see. Brass is kind of passe. But again, wall ceiling, trim, everything got painted in here. It's all nice and clean. So here's some more of my stuff. The last of my stuff that has to go. Mostly my little statues there on those shelves will go downstairs, and I got my set of tools there. And then I guess I'll get it over with contents. This room here, this is occupied my roommate's gear because he's moving into a little apartment, so obviously half this stuff's going to go in the trash or whatever, but this nice big room in here is going to get painted the lighter color as through the rest of the house because it's kind of dank in here, but it did get its new flooring and new trim already done. Kitchen, we did, this is the original kitchen floor, and as you see, it goes very well with the new floor, but it really needed to be thoroughly cleaned, so I got my coworker down there on his hands and knees for a few hours with a brass brush and a razor blade, and I got him to clean that up really nice. So it looks near new. It does not need to be replaced. It's just fine. It's solid. Fridge is a used fridge that I got a few years ago for a few $100 to replace one that broke, and it works just fine. The handles are kind of yellow on it, so maybe I'll paint them, but other than that, the fridge it's big and it's fine, and it works like a fridge and a freezer, and it's can be cleaned up, and there you go. It's a fridge. So if you want to replace that, I'll leave that to you. Cabinets all got painted. They were brown orangey color, and yeah, so they look much better being white now, nice and clean and white. They show normally in a picture. And the insides all got washed, and the top all got washed, so it's spotless up there. There's no grease slick up there. That's all nice. And yeah, so there you go. Again, all these lights, they're great, lots of light, but they're kind of stuck in 1999, and lots of bulb changes on those. Basement, I didn't do much in the basement other than I'll do some minor paint and touch up in this hallway just to make it white again, but I don't want to spend too much time down there. And I guess I'll do maybe some paint touch up down in the laundry room. But yeah, mostly, I did the stair carpet and underpad. It was that same blue industrial carpet and underpad there. So that got replaced. Yeah, so that's the walkthrough there. One last look there. So we did about maybe 1,420 square feet of flooring through the whole place, and yeah, mostly that and painting and light fixtures and curtains, things like that. That's what's going to happen in here just to make it look normal. I guess the shower was the other big process, shower and vanities. So there you go. That's what's going on in your house, and I'm leaving now to go paint your daughter's bedroom.